and it's day 11 of the core and booty challenge. And today, all you're gonna need is a band. So I have my fabric band on with me today, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start standing. So first move that we're gonna do today is we're gonna take a squat. We're gonna step to the side and then stand. You'll squat, step back the other side, and stand. So we're gonna keep repeating this pattern, just stepping left to right and standing in between. Now, what I want you to focus on is making sure those toes are facing forward. So those toes are staying facing forward the whole time. So we're really activating through that glute medius, which is that middle part of the glute. So sometimes that can get kind of stagnant or doesn't fire as effectively as maybe it could. So one of the ways I like to do this is maybe if you're going to be warming up before you go running, putting on a band to help activate those muscles will help with your run. We got two more, one more. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and going to come up onto our tippy toes. I would maybe hold on to something. I'm going to use my wall, but a table, a chair, something that you can hold on to. We're going to go ahead and go up on our toes. Our feet are going to come together. Our knees are together. We're going to do a little mini squat here, and then we're going to open our knees out to the side and then bring them back together. So we're opening and closing. So it's a little bit of a bar move, and so once more, activating through those glute medius, firing them up. So this is a good little routine, this one that we're doing today, that would be great for before you out for a run or after you get back from your run, just to make sure that, hey, everything's going great. If you're not a runner, this is a routine to incorporate maybe at the end of a workout or just on a daily refresher to make sure those glute medius are getting nice and strong. You got two more. Last one. Good. Standing on up now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take that leg straight out to the side. So our foot is going to stay flexed and we're just going out to the side. Now when you're doing this one, if you want to hold onto a chair, you can always do that. But making sure that foot stays nice and flexed. We're staying strong. That was the last one. I would say one more, but that was it. Switching sides, other side. So balancing here. It's also a little bit of a balance. So it's nice and firing. I can already feel my glutes firing up. We got two more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to come down to all fours. We're going to take fire hydrants. So from here, you're just going to take that leg out to the side and bring it back in. Now with this one, it's not necessarily about how high you go, especially with the band. You're just going as high as you can to make sure that you are maintaining that nice height, but you're also activating through the glutes, and you're not really sinking your weight all into one side. You got two more. Last one, and then we're going to be switching sides. Good. Other side. I'm just going to flip around for you. Other leg going out and in. Out and in. I can already feel my glutes firing up. So we're going to take this through twice today, and you can easily take this through 3 times if you want, or maybe just once. So if you're feeling pretty good after one time through, that could be a great little warm-up. Last two. And this is something I suggest and done, especially if you're working out and you know that maybe your glutes aren't firing like they should. This would be a great option to do before a workout. Now we're going to take it to a side plank, but we're going to do clams. So we're going to be on our knees for the side plank. Your forearm is going to be down. Your shoulder and your elbow are aligned. Lift those hips to the sky. Heels stay together. You're going to open that top leg to the sky and lower back down. Now the key with the clam is making sure you're not rolling your hip back. So you want to make sure you're just opening and closing, and you're not really moving that torso at all. So your core is working to stabilize, and so is your glute. Last two. So this is one of my favorites, and then other side, to really focus on the core. So back down, forearm, hips up, making sure you're nice and level, open, and close. Heels stay together the whole time, and I'm not rotating my hip backwards. Halfway already, and then we're going to be standing up and repeating. Last two. Last one. Woo! All right, I can feel that in my glutes. Standing on up, and back to that first move, our squat to side step to stand. So you'll squat, step it over, and stand. Woo! So hopefully you enjoy band work. If you don't have a band, you can do these without the band. You're still going to get some activation. It might not be quite as intense, but you can still do some work without the band. I just get these off Amazon. if you just go on fabric bands. I have a few people who have them. I know there's some, my friend Kitty Cake Bake Shop, she has some. So you can always find them and done from different places online. You're gonna go ahead now and come to up to your toes. Knees are gonna be bent, and then you're gonna go ahead, open those knees, close those knees. Open and close, good. So hips are staying nice and level. Staying strong here. 8, feeling that burn. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Standing on up, leg raises. So foot stays flexed, going out to the side, bringing it back in. So again, try to resist it as it comes in, so you're not just letting it fly back in. Halfway. Arm actions are optional. I just found that kind of helps. A little spice. 1 more. Good, other side. Taking it out, keeping that foot flexed. Halfway. And then we're gonna be back on the floor. In 2 more, we're gonna be back to the fire hydrants. Last one. Good, back down, fire hydrants. Coming to all fours, and once more, taking that leg out and bringing it in. So again, resisting it as it comes in. And I know, depending on the band, if it's really, really too tight and you're not able to get much movement, go ahead and get a little bit less resistance on that band. So if you have, usually they come in packs of different sizes. So grab one that allows you to have some range of motion, but you still feel the burn. Because I know that can be a challenge if you get the wrong size resistance. 1 more. Good, other side. And then taking it out and bringing it in. Exhaling as you pull out. Halfway. Last 2. Last one. And we're down on that side plank. Holding up in that forearm, heels together. Hip is lifted, and then opening that top leg and closing. Finishing your last ones, and then you'll be done for the day. I could really feel it on this one. My glute meads are like, 2 more, last one, woo! Man, other side. Last 10, heels together, hips lifted, and raising for 10. If it's too hard to hold that side plank, you can always just be laying with your hip on the floor and do your clams, not in a side plank. Woo! 3, last 2, feeling that, and 1. Woo! Yes, all right, so that was our banded day 11 workout. Hopefully your glutes are feeling as great as mine are, and I'll see you tomorrow.